Hi guys, welcome back to Origami Twist. My name's Jen, and in today's video for the Daily December Challenge, Day 11, I am going to do an Origami Swan napkin fold. And the thing I love about the napkin in this case is you can do this really elaborate tail fan thing because the napkin has so many different layers. And I'll show you exactly how to hold the napkin so that you can do that as well in this video. So all you need is one paper napkin. I'm using a 6.5 inch by 6.5 inch napkin here, or serviette as they say in Australia, here in Australia. You can use whatever size you've got, but when you're finished with the 6.5 inch one, this is the size of the finished product. So it'll be smaller or bigger depending on what size you have. Okay, to get that really cool fan effect with the tail, I'm going to take all of that open edge. Now you've got a fold here, you've got another fold here with no open edges, another bit here that has folds and open edges. You want the one that has all of the open edges facing away from you. And that will ensure that you end up with that really cool fan effect at the end. Now we're going to take this corner and bring it over to this corner. Again, open folds there, closed folds down here. So I'm going to turn it slightly, but just make sure that you keep that open one going that way. So when you're finished with the fold, bring it right back to where you started. So we're going to fold it and then open it up. And now we've got a little crease that we can use for the rest of the folds. Again, with all of those open edges facing away from you, that bottom right hand edge is going to come in and meet in the middle. So if you're familiar with the Origami Swan with paper or the Origami Crane, there are so many different folds that involve this kite shape. So we're going to bring that in, and we'll bring it in from the left hand bottom edge into the middle again. Once again with that open edge up at the top. Hand crease. And you can see already that's going to be the tail, this will be the head. We're going to bring those edges in one more time to the middle, so the bottom right into the middle, and this will create a more elegant shape to your swan. And same thing on the other side. Being careful not to overlap in the middle because we are going to be folding this back in a moment, and you do need to make sure they're separated. Now we're going to take this super pointy bit at the end and bring it all the way up to the top. And you've got a lot of layers working here, so you want to smooth it down as you're doing that. Going from the inside to the outside will give you a nice good smooth edge. And bring it all the way up to the top and crease. And now we're going to fold the head by bringing the top triangle down to the size head that you're happy with. I really like that size. You'll notice the top of the head is slightly past where this point for the wings is, but it really depends on your preference, what shape you want. Now you'll notice a crease going right through the head, right through the tail, and right through the body here. We're going to use that crease as a guideline, and we're going to fold the whole thing back using this point and the middle of the chest as the pivot points. So creasing really well. Again, you're working with a lot of layers here, so you want to go from the inside to the outside, smoothing it out as you go. And that'll give you a nice even thing, or even creases. Okay, now when I teach this to kids, I like to say that the swan is sleeping and we're going to wake him up. And you're going to do that by grasping his neck there, just below his head, and pull up until you're happy with where the swan's neck is going to be. And then you just come down here and create a new crease by pinching really well at his chest. And you'll know you've pinched it really well and in the right place when he stays where you put him. And do the same thing with the head. Lift the head up, and again pinching at the base of the head to create a new crease. There you go. So the only thing left is the tail. So we're going to let it relax a little bit, and the back will open up. And you're going to start with that top layer, and you need to be super gentle with this because these pieces are obviously very small. Now you notice I'm supporting his chest with my left hand, and I'm inserting my fingers behind that top tail. Now I'm going to pull up a little bit and separate it from the rest of the tail. And then I'm going to pinch with my left hand into place. If you need to, get the, sort of pinch the wrinkles a little bit in there, it'll stay better. And it takes a little practice there. And then we're going to grab the next one, and same thing, insert your fingers supporting the chest. And don't go quite as far this time, but again, if you need to create a couple of wrinkles on the inside and pinch them, that will allow it to stay in place. And do the same thing for all of the layers you've got. And it depends on how fancy your napkins or serviettes are as to how many layers you'll have. This particular one has 4. So there you go. You'll see that he will stand up. So for your Christmas dinner, you can put him right in the middle of everybody gets one. Put their napkins in their plate, just like that. And I'll lay him on his side so you can see him really well. And I hope you make a whole bunch for Christmas dinner. This is the Swan Napkin Fold. Please subscribe if you haven't already for more fun paper crafting and other paper folding and artistic projects in the future. And if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below, of course. And we'll see you back here again tomorrow for Daily December, Day 12. Have a great one, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.